So a lot of people, I've been one of them, are upset that Hillary Clinton's campaign strategy, her election strategy, is to reach out to Republicans instead of reaching out to progressives and Green Party people and anti-war people and peace movement people and environmentalists. Did I say that twice? So that's what bothers me. It's like, hey, why don't you get your own? If you get all the people who are actually on the left in America, you're going to win every election. If you get those people, because it's been proven time and time again that most Americans are liberal on all the issues. When polled, okay, they just don't know it because the corporate media doesn't tell them. So here's Political did a story. Clinton asks Romney allies for cash to stop. Republicans urged to join Together for America Finance Council.
Oh, that sounds nice.
So this is from Politico. It says Clinton's campaign in the last 2 weeks has launched a coordinated effort to convince conservatives to give money to the only woman standing in Donald Trump's way and to get their friends to do the same. Clinton's campaign, the effort began August 12th when Clinton finance director Dennis Chang wrote a 1,200-word email to the candidates' top fundraisers describing how they could win over the GOP and independent contributors. The email included a sample letter. Here's how you should do it. That fundraisers could send Republican prospects and presents potential aisle crossers the option to donate or raise either 10 grand, 27 grand, 50 grand, or 100 grand for the Clinton operation. So either you donate it or you bundle it. You get it together for us. Come on. And then we'll be your friend. And then the Clinton campaign will do your bidding. What do you need? You need the TPP? Done. Pro-fracking? Got it. Deregulate Wall Street? On board. More bombs in Syria? Bango! What do you guys want? Thanks for giving us money and being on our team. They're not going to give you money for nothing. These are the smartest investors in the world. They don't give you money without wanting something in return.
I thought that's why corporations and investors gave politicians money. It's just a hobby.
Just a hobby.
Just fun. Just a good time.
Just a hobby.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't know if I should be bothered by this. Jim, go ahead.
Well, yeah, it's obvious from this development that the refrigerator or microwave class has too much power. And we need to take more money from these gentlemen and women who are being underrepresented.
Oh, you're talking about the poor people have too much power and money in America?
Yeah, we got refrigerators.
They've got refrigerators and microwaves.
Yeah.
Fox News has proved this.
Some of those refrigerators have you can get water on the outside.
You know, I'm just looking at those numbers, Jimmy, where it says 10,000, 27,000, 50,000, 100,000. It's interesting how there's not $27.
Oh, that's not $27 donation.
It's like $10, $27, $50, or $100, only with a bunch of zeros after it.
Yes.
What happened?
Yeah. It seems as if fundraising is buying the Democratic Party, and then we won't have a Democratic Party. Because do we have a Democratic Party right now?
Well, we have a party that's called the Democratic Party, but it should be called the Republican Party.
Right.
Because they're pretty much like the Republicans were in 1996. They're pro-choice.
Right.
That's what, right? The Bushes used to donate to Planned Parenthood, George Herbert Walker. Right, it used to be a thing of pride for conservatives that they were funding family planning. That seems a pretty responsible thing to do. So now the Democrats are the only party left doing that, but they're doing all the conservative economic things, all the Republican economic things, and warmongering and all that. They're doing it all.
You know what? I mean, this keeps making me go back to that idea of how Hillary Clinton isn't coming after my vote.
Well, that's what I'm saying about this. There's a little bit more to this. That's a good point, Steph. Don't forget that. So in a pitch delivered one fundraiser to another, Clinton's wealthiest Democratic allies are targeting their friends and colleagues in Republican fundraising networks, including Romney's friends. The political opening to launch what Clinton's team is now calling the Together for America Finance Council.
It sounds so nice.
Is that Orwellian? A finance council. It's called Together for America. So all the rich people who have ruined America are now getting together. So it became clear to her campaign during the Democratic National Convention when former New York Mayor Mike Bloomberg, I like Mike Bloomberg. I like a fascist billionaire. I like a guy who institutes fascist policies in New York. Stop and frisk. He's a big supporter.
He's got moxie.
Yeah, he's got moxie. And a handful of Republicans spoke for Clinton. That's when they got this idea. According to Democratic and Republican fundraisers involved in this nascent effort, no two prospect pitches have been exactly alike. But the conversations typically open with condemnations of Trump before shifting to a discussion meant to convince potential donors that Clinton would be better for business than Trump, even though she moved left on trade and other issues during the primary. Don't worry, that's just for the primary. That's she's running to the left during the primary, but of course, she's a Republican, business-friendly, corporate, and Wall Street deregulated. You know who Hillary is. Come on. She was on the board of Walmart. You know who she is. Come on.
Well, she's convinced me.
One long-time Clinton fundraiser described the pitch, which starts, I normally would not be approaching you for money, but I know where your heart is and what you want to see for your party. You want to see a neoliberal. Jim Ciccone, an AT&T executive and veteran of both the George Herbert Walker Bush and Ronald Reagan White Houses, who is now supporting Clinton, told Politico he is planning to host an event for Clinton along with some of his Democratic colleagues. I certainly did my best to raise some money for Romney and contributed, he said, and now I will certainly be making some calls and sending some notes out for Clinton. So the people who are supporting Romney are now supporting. I thought we voted again. So we're getting Romney.
Yeah.
We're getting Romney.
It's like our party just took an infected load.
Yes.
See, well, you can never take that back.
Never.
And your girlfriend, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, is a part of that
And
problem,
she's a part
Jim.
of that infected load. A growing number of Republicans and independents are stepping forward to endorse Hillary Clinton for president. They believe that given the stakes of this election, it's imperative that we put country before party, reads Chang's sample letter.
Put country before party. I have no party.
Yeah,
Democrats, I don't have a party.
For the Hillary's not putting the country before anything. If you were putting the country before party, we would have all supported Bernie Sanders. But we didn't, did we? You really thought Hillary was better for America? No one in their right mind thought that. No one. Even people who can't stop defending her on Twitter didn't really think that. Remember what people were saying at the beginning? They never said she was better than Bernie. They said, "Oh, he can't get elected, or he won't be able to get his agenda done. He won't be able to. He's not good. That he's not powerful. He doesn't know how things work. Even though he's been in politics his entire life, he can't stop getting elected." So this is what scares me. There's one more here. There's one more. The broad array of bipartisan officials endorsing Hillary Clinton includes leaders in the business community, national security, foreign and economic policy, academia, entertainment, civil society, community-based groups, and current and former elected officials. Voters are increasingly seeing that Hillary understands the complex and volatile world we live in and has the experience and temperament to be president, commander-in-chief, and Donald Trump does not. So this is that sample letter that the Hillary Clinton campaign sent out. Now, it drives me nuts, right? Because of what you said, Steph. Why is she coming to try to get my vote?
She's not coming to my vote.
Why doesn't Hillary come try to get the miserable liberal votes? I don't understand why Hillary Clinton not coming to get our votes. Because I'm saying, if you tied up the left, if you got the left on your side, all of it, you would win. You would crush. I don't think many Republicans voted for Barack Obama, did they? Do you think Republicans voted for Barack Obama? Did Barack Obama need the help of Republicans? Did he? Did he reach out? I know he said there's no red America or blue America. It's all one America. I know that.
Well, he had a lot of those privileged blacks voting for him.
Sure, he had those educated blacks that
Yeah.
that Donald Trump wishes he was like. He envies, in fact, educated blacks. So here's the one thing. So that's what's bugging me. She still has yet to come out and try to get the environmentalist votes. She has still yet to try to get the anti-war peace wing of her party's votes. Why? Why is that?
Well, I think the phrase foreign and economic policy kind of cancels out any hope for the environment,
Yes.
as well as national security and the business community on top. The whole thing is anti-environment.
So that's why it bothers me that she's not reaching out to the left, and hasn't, and is only the most we could get was lip service.
You know who is reaching out to the left, Jimmy?
Who is?
Bernie Sanders. And his revolution continues. There's
Oh.
going to be an event in
There's
an
going to be
hour.
an event. We're going to watch that, and we'll have a video on it. Here's the last thing I want to say from that article. So this is the one thing that kind of is in her favor. So I'm just letting you know that I'm reporting it all. I'm not trying to skew against Hillary. The reason why I'm against Hillary is because of the facts, not because of conjecture or a personal dislike for her personality. So here we go. There's one Republican said this. He said it's campaign 101 to try to go after the opposite party to get them to support you. It erodes confidence in the other party's nominee, said Fred Mellick, a veteran Republican fundraiser who's been involved with the party's presidents and campaigns since Richard Nixon. He says, if I were in their shoes, I would do that. So there's one view like, oh, no, so if we do, instead of reaching out to progressives, we'll go after millionaire Republicans and tell them that we're their candidate. We're going to represent them better than Donald Trump because that's going to erode confidence more in Donald Trump than if I reached out to progressives. That's what I say. First, reach out to progressives, then go after the Mitt Romney millionaires. That would be what I would do. Anybody got an argument with that? Yeah, I think we all agree. Yeah. We're all agreeing. Mm-hmm.